Hi guys, my name is Adam Ash and welcome to the Inside Performance YouTube channel. I am here alongside my co-host, business partner, colleague and ex-teammate of all people, Grayson Hart. I'll say a little bit about myself and then I'll pass over to you, Grayson. I work as a professional rugby player here in Glasgow. I play for a team called the Glasgow Warriors. Outside of rugby, Grayson and I do a lot of work together. We share a revolutionary, let me try and get that out properly, understanding of the mind that has manifested itself in our lives and has completely, I guess you could say, shaken up our reality and has sort of pointed us in a direction that has impacted our life in a way that has been absolutely massive. So we both work alongside each other and share this understanding, and we hope to bring you this YouTube channel. We're going to do some little short episodes and hopefully answer your questions. We run a podcast which is on iTunes, Inside Performance Podcast, and we hope to answer your questions here and bring you something a little bit different with this channel. So, Grace, on that, I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, good to be here. It's our YouTube debut, and you don't need to call me ex-teammate because we're Inside Performance teammates now.
That's true.
So we're still teammates, ex Glasgow Warriors teammates, but Inside Performance team now. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's just nice to, like, obviously you said, Adam, we've been quite deeply impacted by coming to see the truth of how we really work. And what I mean by that is for the first time, and you say revolutionary, and it really is, Adam, there has been a clear-cut paradigm shift in the understanding of how humans experience life. And for a long time, we'll call it pre-paradigm. It would seem as though our experience, what we feel moment to moment, is coming from somewhere outside of us. Our job, our partner, our bank account, our thinking about the future, maybe past experiences. What we've been so grateful and lucky to have stumbled across is there is a game-changing understanding that's coming through more and more and really impacting lives, and it can be referred to as the inside-out paradigm, and it points to the fact of where our experience is truly created from within via the energy of thought, and that's what we live in the feeling of 100% of the time. So the whole idea of the podcast and this YouTube channel is to point people to the truth of how we work from within, and it can be referred to as a subtractive psychology, because from looking in this direction, it subtracts a whole lot of misunderstanding. And those misunderstandings are innocently cluttering the system of the mind. And the more you look in this direction, look within to where your experience is arising from moment to moment, a lot of old conditioned thinking that we've hung on to for years, which, that conditioned thinking is an innocent byproduct of the outside an illusion. And by outside an illusion, we're referring to the illusion that our feeling comes from anywhere other than thought in the moment.
And here's an interesting thing as well. Not only does it seem like that, but it seems that thinking is true. Mm-hmm. That conditioned thinking that we take on happens to be true, when actually it's just a thought generated experience of something that, if you can understand the nature of thought, you will see that as your thinking changes, that experience of that thing will change as well. So I guess, that's really what we're pointing to here, is the connection between thought and feeling, and the illusory connection between everything else and our feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess like it just this understanding dispels so many myths around performance. And when we say, like, we've called this inside performance, we're referring to performance in every area of life, just life in general. Obviously, of course, naturally being sportsmen, we're going to touch upon sport and maybe use it as they make nice analogies, but what we're pointing to is a universal human understanding of how we work. And I guess, like, there could be people out there like, what the heck do you two rugby players know about the mind? And the thing is, intellectually, like, not a lot. Yeah, like bugger all, really. But the amazing thing is, what this paradigm points to is it's not an intellectual knowing, it's an inner thing. Our experience comes from within. There's an intelligence that we all are a part of, that is the intelligence behind all things, that is far, far, far beyond our personal intellect. And that's the direction we're pointing in. And in fact, the more this unfolds, the more you insightfully see how we truly work. And it's just reconnecting with the source, like what we were brought into this world as, or even before we came into this world. Humans' life is experienced from the inside out. The more we come back to seeing that truth, we're in touch with that greater wisdom, that those moments of those aha moments, those insightful, those light bulb moments, those moments of clarity where you've just shown up, or you've problem solved, or an amazing piece of play on the sports field unfolded, or you've solved an issue that's been within your company for years, like in a moment. These come from that source within, that intelligence that we all have, that we're all a part of. And understanding how we truly work puts us more in touch, and we operate from that understanding more of the time. And it's not to say, like, we're going to float in and out, like every part of the experience of being human, like you're always going to experience maybe down moments, maybe a bit more anxious. Then you're going to experience moments of clarity and confidence. But this knowing allows us to see that our capacity to perform and just operate from clarity and wisdom is a constant. That state of mind is variable. But the more you look in this direction, you realize, well, actually, it's almost obsolete. Is that word fitting? I don't know. But the state of mind doesn't dictate how we can show up in life, in any area of life.
Yeah, Grace, I guess you could say that you and I are really coaches. I guess we are coaches that coach this understanding, and it's really, really simple. And like you said, it's an inner thing. It's waking up to the fact that confidence, insecurity, all these contrasting feelings are inner things. It's an inner thing, and it's not these feelings in truth are not caused by anything other than our thought in the moment. And what that does for people, what it's done for you and I, is almost woken us up to the fact that state of mind is actually kind of irrelevant, which seems a bit funny to say, and a bit contrasting to say in some respect.
Yeah. It's not in our control.
Yeah.
Like, that's an outside-in myth, like that we can control our state of mind, and there's a better state of mind to be in to perform, whatever, just in life. Like, we as athletes, for a long time, it's sort of been explained or pointed to or told that get yourself into a confident state of mind. Do all you can do that's within your power to be in that state of mind. That would suggest that we're in control of the form that our experience is taking in that moment. Whereas knowing that you're not, that it's always going to ebb and flow between clarity and clutter, or confidence and maybe unconfidence, is absolutely 100% normal. Mm-hmm. That's part of the human experience, that ebb and flow between the two. But knowing that, in fact, We don't need to control that. There's no state we need to get to. Our wisdom, our clarity, our capacity to just love, connect, perform, thrive in life is 100% constant. It's a built-in part of how we work. We're just going to keep looking in that direction and chatting and pointing. And I think you and I, like, we love these conversations, and conversations like this, Adam, have really been a huge part in this unfolding more deeply for us. So people often ask us, well, like, how do you, they still fall for the thing that there's somewhere to get to. It's already there. It's already within us all. Just being involved in reflecting and these types of conversations, it's beyond the words of what we're saying. It's the invisible place within us all that we're pointing to, that's there already. And so we're just going to keep bringing these little YouTube clips and the Inside Performance podcast on iTunes. So yeah, and we'd love all of your guys' interaction. Get in touch with us at any time if you have any questions, and I think we'll probably post these on videos and that on social media, so feel free. We'd love your comments and to share and to really just get out there this revolutionary understanding that allows humans to see there's nothing wrong with us. Our well-being is there. It's innate. It's within us all. We just need to understand more clearly how we work, and that will unfold naturally.
Yeah, nicely put. I really like that. Really well said. So from us, until next time, we'll see you then.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.